Again, thanks. I've got a lot of stuff to go with you guys tonight. We're very, very excited after coming out of Dallas. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of what was announced this weekend. We want to go over the specifics of all of those announcements tonight. I want to start off by taking you through the new presentation that we unveiled Friday night at a jam-packed opportunity meeting there in Dallas. And then I'm going to fill you in on some other stuff that we're going to be doing around the country, some pre-launch grand openings, and talk to you about the next net event that's going to take place that you absolutely do not want to miss. What I'm going to share with you first is I'm going to take you through a new presentation that's it's pretty short, doesn't take a long time, but that'll lead us right into the announcements and all the new promotions that are going on now at Numis. So, you know, in the beginning, I usually talk a little bit about myself. I'm not going to do that tonight, but I'm going to go right into what our mission is. As you guys know, is to help people improve their financial health with silver. The financial sickness that we're facing right now, we are in a crisis in which the majority of population is financially sick, and we want to help them out. We know that the economies are weak, government spending and debt is obviously out of control, and the question is, where's your bailout? Where has your bailout been? And then the next question I want to ask you is, imagine if a truck full of silver came to your house and you could take as much as you wanted for free. The question is, how much would you take? And I think for everybody that answer is the entire truckload full. And one of the things that people realize is everyone knows that pure silver is a valuable precious metal, and what we offer is an opportunity to begin collecting pure silver every single month for free. You're going to see tonight how that has just gotten a whole lot simpler and a whole lot easier for every single person that's involved in Numis to get silver every single month for free. Now, there's even a simple way to give away free silver and make extra money, helping us promote our mission. Now, you may be asking yourself, why does Numis give away free silver? Well, it's real simple. And unlike many companies that spend millions of dollars on advertising, we use our free silver giveaway to introduce people to our Silver Premier Club. Now, the Silver Premier Club is a club that creates an automatic precious metal savings plan for you and your family. In the Silver Premier Club, you get silver every single month. You get the highest quality graded silver coins, and the great part that we're going to share with you tonight is that you can actually get these coins every single month for free. Now, I know free silver sounds great, but what if you could actually make money giving away free silver? What if that were possible? If you could simply give away silver, help us promote our mission, and make money doing it? Well, we've got a simple system that really just requires you to know 3 steps. And those 3 steps are promote, call, send. And that's really the simplicity of our system. And it starts off with promoting our mission through our $10 million silver giveaway site. And every person that gets involved with our company to help us promote our mission gets one of these sites where you can simply send people to register, and we actually give away free silver every single day. We choose a brand new winner every single day. The next step in helping us promote our mission is to simply follow up with people who have registered on your site and thank them for registering. And then the last step is to send. You're actually going to send them some free silver as a thank you for entering the contest. We've developed the simplest, easiest way, in my opinion, most duplicatable system that there's ever been in our industry's history. And the great part about this is that, or the question I would ask you is, how many people do you think would like free silver? I can tell you that so far in the last 3.5 years, I haven't found too many people that don't like silver. And in the last 3 months, I haven't found anybody who wouldn't take free silver. So the great part about our program is that you get your silver free when you refer 3 people to our club. You have to simply refer 3 people, and you actually get your silver for free. So think about this. What if you found 3 people that wanted to get free silver, and then they found 3, and they found 3, and they found 3. And let's say after 6 months, everybody in their first month just found 3. Well, after 6 months, you'd have 729 people on your sales team. And in our compensation plan, just in the residual part of our compensation plan, not the other 16 ways you get paid, but just the residual what we call the binary compensation plan. If you had 729 people, they were evenly divided in your legs, you'd be making about $2,000, almost $2,200 a month in residual income. Now, this...
Sure.
Hey, Jake, you there? Jake, can you hear me?
Well, yeah. Well, I get people all the time, and
Okay, I'm sorry, somebody's mic just opened up. But think about this. If you got three, and then after 6 months, you'd have 729 people on your team. But the great news is you only had to get 3, and everybody else got 3. And we're going to talk tonight about why people are going to be really focused on getting 3 people involved in the program. But in this case, just the residual part of our compensation plan, you'd make about $2,100, $2,200 a month in residual money coming in each and every month, whether you ever went to work. That's what we call mailbox money. So getting paid is really simple by simply giving away free silver. So let's talk about how you get started and how you get started to help us promote our mission. We have everything you need to get started in our very simple system. And first of all, it starts with our Numis Success System and Pro Suite. When you join Numis, you're actually going to get your own free silver giveaway site and other marketing websites. We'll go over those with you in training. You're going to get some silver samples. Obviously, if you're going to get people interested in free silver, you're going to need some silver to give away for free, and that's going to be included in your Numis Success System and Pro Suite. So let's talk about the first announcement that we made in Dallas this weekend. And that first announcement was a special promotion that we're now running for a limited time. This is a limited time promotion. You definitely want to take advantage of that. But if you take a look at our Numis Success System and Pro Suite, first of all, you have the Silver Premier Club, which is approximately $119 a month, depending on the price of silver, but that's the highest it's ever been. So it's $119 per month for the Silver Premier Club. You've got $75 for your Numis Success System. You've got $19 a month for your Pro Suite, and then you also have $25 worth of silver sample cards. So the total cost to get started, $238 for the complete system. Our first announcement that we made is we're going to run a limited time promotion of we're going to give the Numis Success System for free. We're also going to include your first month of your Pro Suite, and we're going to give you $25 in silver sample cards. So to get started with Numis now and get this complete system, it's only $119. Again, this offer, this promotion is going to run till the end of March, March 31st, 2013. That's when this promotion ends. Guys, there's never been a better time to be part of our company. We have one of the things that Jake talked about on Friday evening, and I want to share this with you guys for those of you who weren't in for those of you who were not in Orlando in August at our national convention. You know, we've been working with Larry Thompson for about 7-8 months now, and one of the things Larry had really encouraged us to do going into the national convention is to state a big goal, you know, have a mission for this company that people could rally around. And in August, you know, we came out and we said, you know, it's our goal and our mission to give away $10 million in free silver. And, you know, at the time in August, we didn't really know how we were going to do it. We had run some models and said, hey, if we grow by this much and we get some people referring people and getting customers, then we can give away some, you know, we can give away $10 million in free silver in about 5 years if we hit our projections. But we didn't really know how we were going to get it done. And over the last 8 months, you've really seen the evolution of Numis get to the point where that stated goal has not only turned into a mission, it's turned into a system, and it's turned into what you see today in the fact that we have many, many people out there getting free coins every single month. We have people getting free silver every single day through our $10 million free silver giveaway site. We have literally hundreds and hundreds of reps all over the world giving away free silver every single day. And then just this past weekend in Dallas, we actually gave our representatives over $25,000 in free silver. So it really is a culmination of the last 8 months, and you know, this weekend was so exciting in Dallas to announce this new promotion. I would encourage you guys out there that may be sitting on the fence, maybe looking for something, that you've just been waiting for Numis to really be the right time to get started with this business. Well, I can tell you there's not a better time to get started than right now. So that was announcement number one, big, huge promotion till August 31st. Now, announcement number two, brand new bonuses. And the first bonus is for executives. Now, that position that we just talked about, this offer, this is the associate position in Numis Network. So when you come on board for $119 and you join our team, you will be an associate in Numis. And most of you that are on this call tonight are executives, but if you're an associate, we're going to talk about how you make money in just a minute. But here's the first new bonus, which was announcement number two this weekend, is that as an executive, when you enroll a new associate during this promotion, you receive a $40 bonus. You sign up somebody for $119, you receive $40. Now, that is a huge fast start bonus percentage-wise compared to anything that's out there in the industry, but we are calling this the Silver Premier Bonus. Now, the great part about this bonus is that it doesn't just pertain to associates. This also pertains to any new Silver Premier Club members. So whether somebody signs up as an associate for $119 in the business, or whether somebody signs up just as a customer of yours in the Silver Premier Club, you make a $40 bonus either way. So associates and Silver Premier Club members now pays a $40 bonus each and every time you enroll in. Let me see by a show of hands how many folks like that bonus out there. All right, fantastic. So that was announcement number two, was the announcement of the $40 bonus on the 119 package. And then to go along with that, we also have the next Silver Premier bonus, which is the associate bonus. Now, associates who come in at $119, who enroll other associates at $119, will receive the $20 bonus. Will receive a $20 bonus. The nice part of being an executive, for all of you out there that are executives, anytime you have an associate underneath you that enrolls another associate, the other $20 rolls up to you. In other words, you're going to receive a matching $20 bonus from any associate who enrolls an associate. So not only do we have the $40 bonus for executives, we have a $20 bonus for associates, and then a matching $20 for the next executive upline. So now you have a reason to go out there and sign up associates, sign up Silver Premier Club members. If you're an associate, you make $20. If you're an executive, you make $40, plus you get all of the $20 roll-ups from all of the associates in your downline if you're the next upline executive. So that's the Silver Premier bonus. That was announcement number two. Announcement number two was the Silver Premier bonus. Now, the next announcement that I'm going to talk about is absolutely my favorite announcement of the weekend. It probably wasn't the biggest announcement of the weekend out of everything that we announced. I think the promotion and then the bonus we're going to talk about, the other bonus we're going to talk about, but this was my favorite announcement because our mission really is to get people getting free silver every single month. We want every single one of our representatives, everyone, to get free silver. So we wanted to make it easier because one of the things that we realize is that if you're getting free silver, you're going to tell other people about it. And so we wanted to make it simpler than ever, and we did that one way by making it easier to get people involved in the business by lowering the entry price during this promotional time period. Now, the next way that we made it easier to get free silver is that now, starting today, or starting Friday actually, it's simpler and easier to get free silver than ever before, because what we're going to do now, starting Friday, is that when you enroll 3 people as a rep or a Silver Premier Club member, your monthly membership, your auto ship is paid for. So whether you enroll them as a representative for $119 or whether you enroll them as a Silver Premier Club member, you need 3. Remember, you used to need 3 customers. Now you can have 3 customers, 3 representatives, 2 customers, 1 representative, 2 representatives, 1 customer, or just 3 representatives. So how many folks like the new enroll 3 or get 3 and your auto ship is paid for? How many people like that? Let me see a show of hands. Guys, that should be absolutely everybody. I believe, like I said, this is one of the most powerful announcements that we made this weekend. Here's the way I want you to think about it. When you go out and you enroll 3 people for $119 who join as associates, your auto ship is paid every single month. Here's another way I want you to think about this. Before Friday, if you wanted to get your auto ship paid for from, let's say, the residual commissions, you needed to have 40 people on your team, 20 on the left, 20 on the right, getting $6 a month from the 20 on the left. You needed 40 people on your team to get your auto ship paid for. You now need 3. 3 people, either 3 reps, 3 customers, or a combination of either, and your auto ship is paid for. It's no longer going to be a free coin day. We're still going to have free coin day for all of the people that get multiple coins, and we have a lot of people out there getting multiple coins every single month. But what we're going to have now is your auto ship will be covered by the company. That $119, we're going to pay that for you, and we're going to send you a free coin. So think about this. If you are an executive in Numis right now, you now receive $40 each time you're bringing an associate for $119. You get $20 roll-ups from all associates who enroll associates and when you're the next upline executive. And when you enroll, let me tell you what this will mean to you financially. If you enroll 3 associates for $119, you're going to make 40, 40, and 40. You're going to make $120. Now, each and every month, you're going to make $120 because literally we're going to pay your $119 for your auto ship. So think about it. You're making 40, 40, and 40 from the next 3 associates that you enroll, and then you're making 40, 40, and 40 every single month from then on as long as they're active. Guys, we just absolutely turbocharged the comp plan and your ability to get free silver. You know, at the conference on Friday night, I asked when I was doing my presentation, how many people in here get free silver? We had about 20 people that were there at the conference, 20, 25 people that raised their hand that were getting free silver. And what we want at our opportunity meetings is we want everyone to raise their hand that's getting free silver. We want all of our reps to have the opportunity to get free silver. We've made the barrier to entry for you to sign up people so much lower. It's literally 1/4 the cost. And in addition to that, now you can get 3 associates and you can get your coin for free. So let's see. Let me look at a couple of questions. A great question, Heath. Now, the question I just got was, does that mean I have to enroll 3 new people every single month to get my auto ship paid for? The answer is absolutely not. Just like customers, if you enroll 3 associates and those associates are active, you get your auto ship paid for every single month. You enroll 3, not 3 a month, just 3 period, and your auto ship is now paid for each and every month. So guys, this is huge. I believe that this is the biggest announcement that we made. The more people we have out there getting free silver, the better. It creates your story. It makes you, as I've done in some of my trainings, it literally makes you unstoppable when you're getting free silver. Now, getting to the fourth announcement. I'm going to bring up let's see if I can find this. All right, here was our announcement, our 4th announcement that we made. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'm going to start this little video that we did for our 4th announcement of the weekend. All right. Well, guys, I tell you that the guys in the office did an awesome job on that video. Let me see you raise your hand if you actually liked that promo video. Guys, that's available on youtube.com/Numis Network. You can use that. You can put it on your Facebook. You can definitely use that promo video right there, official Numis Network YouTube channel. I would encourage you to get that out there. What does that mean? We're going to give one person $1 million. So let's go to that announcement. We're going to give one person $1 million. Well, the person's actually not going to be given $1 million. They're actually going to earn it. What we're doing is we're putting $1 million bonus on the table. In the next 18 months, the first person that has 5,000 active representatives in their organization, in their enroller organization, we are going to pay them a $1 million bonus. Now, here's the good news. The good news is that one person is going to get $1 million. The better news is that anybody during the next 18 months, anyone can earn a $250,000 bonus by doing the same exact thing. 5,000 people in your enroller organization. Now, no more than 40% can come from one leg. Let me tell you a little bit about the 5,000 people that you need to earn this bonus. A lot of people go, well, that's a ton of people. That's just too many people. I can't do that. In Numis's history, in about 3.5 years, we've enrolled over 30,000 people into this company. We've done 5,000 people 6 times over in the last 3 years. We know that we can bring in 5,000 people, we can bring in 10,000 people, we can bring in 20,000 people, especially with this new promotion that we're running. We'll bring in thousands of people, I'm sure, in the next month and a half. So we know that someone's going to do this. The great news is anyone can do it, but it's based on your enroller organization. Now, a lot of people out there might say, well, is that, that's going to be won by Ray Higdon or Bill and Michelle Pescosolito. Guys, you cannot count your existing organization. Everybody literally starts at 0. No one has an organization at all for this promotion. This would be just like any cruise promotion that we were doing where everybody starts with 0 points. Well, everybody that's in this organization starts at 0. And anything that they do now and what develops from that will count towards their 5,000. So understand that anyone, literally anyone, whether they're in Numis now or whether they're coming on board with Numis, can win this $1 million bonus. It's available to anybody and everybody. Now, the $250,000 bonus, the great news is that's available to everybody as well. Anyone can win that $250,000 bonus. They just have to do the same thing. Remember, 5,000 in your enroller organization. That means you enrolled them, and that organization grew from the people that you enrolled, and no more than 40% can come from one leg. All the details will be in your back office about the $1 million bonus, but that was the big, huge announcement. Obviously, they got a lot of buzz going out there. Again, that video that I just played, you can find it on YouTube channel, numisnetwork.com or youtube.com/Numis Network. If you want to share that around, it's pretty awesome. So that was the number 4 announcement. And again, that created quite a buzz out there in the not only in the room, but also online. So let's go to number 5. Oh, here's the details. I knew I had a slide on the details. First person to build a team with 5,000 active reps in the next 18 months will earn $1 million. Anyone who does will earn $250,000. So, guys, if you ever wanted to be a millionaire or maybe just a $250,000-aire, now's the time to go to work with this new promotion and this new system that we have in place. We literally have everything that you need to go out and make this happen. All right, let's go to announcement number 5, the Fast Track, the new Fast Track Collector's Kit. Because we are now including their first coin in the $119 package that everybody signs up for. So when you enroll now, the only option that you have is the $119 option. Somebody enrolls as an associate. Their first rank advancement in our compensation plan would be to rank advance to an executive. There's tons of ways that you can get to executive. You need 400 in QV. You can get that through buying coins. You can get that through buying product samples. But the simplest way, quickest way to rank advance would be to get the new Fast Track Collector's Kit. So what we've done is we've taken the coin out of the Fast Track Collector's Kit because they're going to get the coin when they get the 119. And we've now instead includes, the Fast Track Collector's Kit now includes 40 silver samples instead of the one MS-70 coin. So that was number 5, announcement number 5. And lots of stuff this weekend. Obviously, just a phenomenal turnout in Dallas at the NET event. One of the things that I would encourage you to do, guys, we're going to be making some announcements over the next 3 to 4 days on how you can get qualified for the next National Expansion Team event. There's also going to be some announcements made about locations that we talked about this weekend. There's going to be some specifics made, but we announced that there would be, so I guess this would be announcement number 6, would be that there's going to be 3 locations where we're going to have National Expansion Team pre-launches at, and we're going to start with Sacramento, and then we're going to do New Jersey, and then we're going to do Doncaster in the United Kingdom. So those are the 3 cities that qualified, top 3 cities that qualified for pre-launches of grand openings for the National Expansion Team. We will also have a National Expansion Team meeting coming up again in Dallas, and it looks like around the April timeframe. We'll give you more specifics on that as well. Everything that you do today, everything starting today that you do, will count towards you getting qualified for National Expansion Team in Dallas coming up. So we'll give you all the details about that. Again, a really exciting event this weekend. I'm going to pull out a couple of people. Let's see. I don't know if Jake's on here yet or not. Jake, are you there? Jake, are you there? Jake was going to call in, but let me go down and let you hear from some other people that were at the event this weekend. Let me see if I can pull out my good friend, Mr. Bill Pesco-Solido, who, him and his beautiful wife. Bill, you there?
I am, Chris. You there?
Is Michelle with you?
She actually just had to run out to grab the kids.
Well, you know, Bill, I think one of the most exciting parts of for the weekend, one of the most exciting things that happened was being able to give you guys $10,000 in free silver.
That was probably one of the coolest things for me too, got to admit.
So, Bill, talk to the folks that were not at this event this weekend in Dallas. Tell them a little bit about what they missed out on. What was your biggest takeaway from the event, and why do they want to be there from now on?
Well, you know, you did a great job just recapping here, Chris, but I don't think anything really replaces being there live, being there with people, networking with the other leaders, with the founders, you and Jake, the training that went on during Saturday and Sunday with Larry Thompson. I mean, just the whole weekend all together. I mean, everyone that walked out of there like riding on a high. And I had a few guys on my team actually come up to me after Saturday, and they said, I mean, they had like an epiphany. They were like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been looking at this the wrong way as far as growing Numis. I feel like I've been overcomplicating it. I've been trying to, you know, say too much and make this too difficult. And now after Friday night and Saturday's training, they're like, this just seems so much easier to me now. It's so much more, they had more clarity. It just was a simple, more just distilled down process. And I think a lot of that was learning from Larry Thompson. And I mean, he's able to take something that might seem complex to people and just break it down into fundamentals and make it, and just provide that clarity and that simplicity that a lot of times we're missing. And I think, you know, the big takeaways, you know, we shared earlier today, Chris, was that, you know, this is about getting a lot of people in. And this is about getting a lot of people to really start getting other people on board. You know, in the past, it may have been a few people doing a lot. Now we can have a lot of people doing a lot. And I just think that between the new price of the associate level, everyone's now going to be able to have free silver, you know, every single month, just by having 3 reps. associates mean something now, where in the past they were kind of like the redhead stepchild. I mean, I just think walking out of that, I mean, I'm riding a high, and I can only imagine what the people who haven't had as much success are feeling right now too. It's just very, very exciting times here at Numis.
Awesome, buddy. It was great being able to spend some quality time with you and Michelle, and appreciate the sushi experience on Thursday night. It was awesome. As Jake said, some of the best sushi I've ever had, and look forward to seeing you guys real soon, Bill. Thanks a lot for being on.
You're welcome.
One of the questions that I've received is the get 3 associate representatives or 3 representatives and your coin free, is that a limited time promotion? Guys, that's a permanent part of Numis Network now. The only thing that we announced that is a promotion is the $119 price for the associate level. That's a promotion that ends March 31st. Guys, it's time to go to work now and take advantage of that discounted price of $119. You're giving somebody $238 in value. You sell it for $119. When you enroll somebody, you make a $40 commission. Jake, let's see, I don't know if Jake's on the staff line. Jake, can you hear me now? Let me see if I can find Jake and pull him out real quick if he's calling in here. Let's see. Not seeing you, Jake. Not seeing you on the thing. Let me go to a couple of more folks really quickly that were at the event this weekend that you can hear from. Let's see. Goodness gracious, there's so many people on. Mr. Dave Angelo, another one of our big winners in the free silver giveaway, actually earned $1,250 in free silver, and then won one of the weekly drawings for $1,000. Got $2,250 in free silver. Had a ton of team members there with him. And Dave, you've been in this company for quite a while, almost as long as any one of our leaders. And first of all, can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear, Chris.
Awesome, buddy. How's Miami?
Beautiful, about 78 degrees. The door's open. I'm on a webinar, having fun and working our business.
Awesome, buddy. Well, listen, one of the things that I've noticed after Friday night is that we have never had an event in Numis history where more people at that event went to work immediately. Immediately. We've seen such a huge increase in people going out and sharing this opportunity with people, and new reps coming in the last 4 days. And the amazing part is about 90% of the growth in the last 3 days is out of people that were at that event this weekend. Why do you think that is?
Simple. The system, but more importantly, probably the 119. And we talk about blue ink and a prospect. We blue inked ourselves. We're so excited about the program. We see this company coming together, and the reason is we're talking to people, and we gave ourselves a reason to go do it. And I think that's what it is. I think people are so excited. They see the big picture, the wires connected, and we're talking to people. And in my opinion, that's the reason.
Absolutely. Now, I got a couple of good questions, and I'm going to come back to you, Dave. One of the questions was, if I enroll 5,000 reps, or let's say I enroll, 100 reps or 30 reps, do I get 10 free coins? On the representatives, you can only use the representatives to pay for your auto ship, and the most you can get is your auto ship paid for. Okay, so if you sign up 12 representatives, you don't get 4 free coins. You get one. You get your auto ship covered, that 1 coin. So that's the big change. Not possible to give away free coins for every single rep that comes in. It just financially would be just wouldn't be doable for the company. So, but obviously you get your auto ship paid for over and over again. Now, Dave, talk about your biggest takeaway from the weekend, this weekend, because I felt like this weekend was a little bit different than any other event that we've ever had in history. So talk about what the big takeaway was for you this weekend.
Sure, Chris, I'd love to. You still can hear me okay?
Yeah, fine, buddy.
Okay. First of all, thanks for having me here. It's a privilege and honor to be here with our teammates around the world. That's a real tough question, Chris, because we got so much. And I don't know if there's a single best takeaway, but I'm fortunate enough to work with Larry more than once in a while, so it's like a refresher. But I think if I had to go, I mean, all the announcements, of course, were wonderful, but I think if I had to take something as far as the training away, it would be that people, including myself, especially in the past, not so much now, but definitely myself included, try to complicate it, as people have said on this call already, and think that we need to know too much and prepare for questions that might never happen. And then when questions happen, we think that we have to have all these answers and all this ammunition, when it's really simple to just go do it. And if something comes up, Larry sure told us how to cover it. You know, I don't know about all that, but I just came back from Dallas this weekend, and they're going to pay somebody $1 million. They're going to pay an unlimited amount of $250,000 bonuses to whoever earns them, and we're excited, and we can't wait for this and that. And then, you know, another question, you know, I don't know about all that. All I know is my wife and I have been in this a little while now, and between cash and assets and tax advantages, we are well into the six figures. And that's what one of the things, so I used that with some of our distributors here this morning that were trying to ask all these questions. And I said they were asking questions that didn't even get asked yet. So I said, we'll go out there and just start talking to people. And if you come across a question, you don't have the answer, put them on the phone with me, and I'll take care of it for you. And they really understood that. And they said, you know what? They said this. They said, you know what? I'm making this too hard. And I said, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. We all do that. But we feel.
Uh-oh. Hold on, Dave. All right, Dave. I'm sorry, buddy. I lost you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. How far back?
Just where you said don't be too hard on.
Oh, yeah. You know, don't be too hard on yourself, because I was there. We all do that same part, is we try to know too much, or we make it more complicated. And that's what Larry is teaching us, and that's what we need to share with the people that don't get the opportunity to see Larry or work with Larry, at least not at this point. And as you heard from the other people on the call, and Bill, you know, you got to be at an event. You can't replace that experience. Chris does a great job on the recap, no doubt about it. That was an awesome presentation. But Chris is not the same as being in the room with Larry, and actually it's not even the same as being in the room with Chris. You know, it's much different being there. So definitely be at an event, at the next one of these events that we're going to have around the country. Sacramento is next. But the biggest thing is keep it simple. Do the promote, call, and send, or point, guide, and direct. Point them to the site, call them back, mail them some silver, and let everything else take care of itself.
Awesome, Dave. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for all you do, man. Have a good time down there in Miami. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me.
All right. Let me go to a couple of questions that we have here. The question is, I've got this announcement number 5 up here talking about the new Fast Track Collector's Kit. When somebody comes in for 119 and they decide that they want to rank advance to the executive level, why would they want to do that? Well, number one, if they go from $20 on an associate to $40 on an associate when they go to the executive level, they now make $20 roll-up bonuses when they are an executive, like most of you on this call already are. So how much does that cost? How much does it cost to become an executive or for the Fast Track Collector's Kit? The Fast Track Collector's Kit is $495. So we've kind of flipped it around a little bit. Used to come in for $495, then you would pay $119 a month. We now say, okay, it's $119 to get in to be an associate. If you want to go to the executive level, it's $495. So the Fast Track Collector's Kit is $495 to get you to that executive level. Question about presentation slides, the one I did tonight should be in the back offices by late tomorrow afternoon. Just working on a few tweaks there to that to those slides right now. All right, after March 31st, will new people have the opportunity to join as an executive, or will they have to come in as an associate, then upgrade to executive? After March 31st promotion, that's going to be a limited time promotion on the associate level, okay? And that's the way we're going to bring everybody through, is through the associate level. We will make a decision right before March 31st, probably a week or so before, on how we will change that once the promotion is over. So we'll let you guys know All you need to know is it's 119 now. Get as many people as you possibly can. Everybody should be get at least 3 people in so that you can start getting your silver for free. Question, what is the net pre-launch? We're pre-launching 3 areas for national expansion teams, and that's going to be, again, that's going to be Sacramento, New Jersey, and the United Kingdom. And we'll be announcing some others. Those are going to be events where you'll want to drive people to in those areas. You'll want to get some teams started in those areas. You know, like in Dallas, when we're going to Dallas, it's who do you know in Dallas, and get as many people in that area as you can there so that you can start building a local team in the Dallas area. Okay, let me go on. I want you guys to hear from a couple of more people that were at the event this weekend, and so you can kind of feel what their biggest takeaways were and why some of them are having so much success right after the event. And really, like I said, unlike anything that we've really seen before, people going out and just absolutely sponsoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think, one of the big deals is, hey, I can get my coin for free. Let me get it done right now. Let's see. We got my good buddy down in Naples, Jeff Reimer. Hopefully he can hear me if he's out there. Hey, Jeff, can you hear me okay?
I can.
Hey, buddy, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, man. Hey, obviously you've been to many events in Numis, and this one was a little bit different than the rest. What was your biggest takeaway, or what was the best announcement, the most exciting announcement that you really thought was the kind of the best one, and then what was kind of your takeaway from the weekend?
I think the best announcement of the weekend is definitely the lowering into the price of the associate position. I think all the people that were on the fence had some apprehension of getting in, maybe because of the money or whatever reason. But I think, lowering to the 119, you can go blow that at a nice dinner. Why not give it a shot for 119? And I think you're going to get a lot more people jumping off the fence and into the company and getting their feet wet just from that alone.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one of the things that Larry taught us on the weekend. He says, the pitch should be real simple. Say, hey, if you look at the offer now, if you really look at what the offer is, it's pretty simple to see that. Let me put it back up here. So if you look at the offer, you've got the Silver Premier Club, $119, $25 in silver samples. Heck, that's $145. Even if it doesn't work out for you, like Larry said, you still got the silver. You still got $145 in silver. So it really should be a no-brainer for a lot of people, and I think this is going to make a huge difference for being able to build your business. And then obviously that person, once we get them in the door, we can help them rank advance up to the executive level. What was your takeaway from the training that took place on Saturday? What was your favorite thing?
Well, actually, there was a couple. I mean, I think, first of all, Ray's story was very powerful. He always has some very good words of encouragement and mindset training. But, Larry's awesome. He breaks it down so easy. It makes you sound stupid, that you can't be just doing this all the time. But, Larry just told a quick story, about all these people that complain, about, not having any time or, not getting any leads. But, he said just pull up to a gas station, and whether you need gas or not, just stick the nozzle in your tank and sit there and wait. You're going to get 10 leads in about a half an hour, and you're going to have the cleanest windshield in your area. So I thought that was a great story.
That was a good one. He definitely is old school, and some of us prefer to do it on Facebook and then talk to 10 people instead of sitting there at the gas station. But it's funny. As I listened to Larry, and today I went into I was running in the office. I was running kind of late, and I went into Five Guys real quick to grab a burger, and it was amazing to me. It's usually jam packed in this place. There was nobody in there, and maybe it was because of the Monday. But I started talking to the girl at the counter, asked her name, and I just asked her. I said, "Hey, do you like silver?" And she goes, "Of course, yeah, I like silver." So I took out one of my little drop cards that I have that you can get on numiscards.com. And it just has my website on it. It says $10 million giveaway silver every day. And I just gave her the card. And I showed her one of the silver samples. And I said, hey, listen, if you go to this website, we give away free silver. And if you register, I'll send you some of this silver right here. And she was so excited. She turned around to the guy that was on the grill, and she was showing him. He's like, oh, let me write that down. And I said, no, I got another card for you. And it's just amazing how open people are to getting something for free. It really is a no-brainer to get leads and to get people interested. This system is the ultimate thing that I've ever seen to generate curiosity. You know,
awesome.
and that's really what we're trying to do when we're out there prospecting. And you really should. You should just be giving out drop cards with your website on it to everybody you run into everywhere. I mean, you know, people like free silver, and that's awesome. Thanks, Jeff. We appreciate you being on here, buddy. It's good.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You got it. All right, let's go down to, let's see who we have on here. Lisa, I'm not going to pick on you since I did today on the call. But let me go to Nikki Taylor. Nikki, can you hear me?
I don't have a microphone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you must have a microphone because I can hear you fine.
Well, I'm talking directly into the computer. I mean, I don't have one hooked up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can hear you great. You know, Nikki, obviously you were at the training this weekend. Talk to everybody out there a little bit about what you got out of it, and, you know, specifically talk a little bit about Sunday.
Wow. Okay, Sunday. I mean, if anything, you have to get out and hear Larry Thompson speak. I mean, I'll agree. He puts everything in terms that you can understand. It was just amazing. It's it transforms your life when you hear him speak. I agree that getting the people in for the lower price is going to get a lot of people in. But really, what Larry said is, you know, people think that you're going to go out and find that big fish and you're going to bring them in. But he said it's better to have a lot of people doing a little than have a little people doing a lot. So that resonated with me. And also, what I learned is all you people waiting to learn information and to find a system. If you just get that system, you'll be successful. Well, you don't need any of that. All you need to do is get out there and talk to people. So it was. I mean, I try to make it to every single net event. I wouldn't miss. I wouldn't miss it for anything. And if you want to bring your business to another level, you have to come to these events. You have to hear Larry Thompson speak.
Awesome, Nikki. Thank you so much. It was great seeing you guys this weekend, and we appreciate you. You know, one of the things that when I first saw Larry speak about a year, I guess it's been about a year ago now, and I'd seen him speak before, but not in that setting. He told a story about the 4 generations of network marketing, and it really, really hit home for me. And I thought it was one of the most powerful things that I'd ever heard, because it really made me understand a little bit better the history of this industry, because I came up in the industry in the late 80s, early 90s was the first time I heard about this. And he really started he goes back and talks about the 4 different generations, and right now we're in generation 4, and I think there's a time that we're kind of starting over, but you know, it was amazing this weekend to me to see 2 literal superstars in our company, in this industry, literally have guru status out there in what they do. And having them watch Larry on Sunday and come out of the room just kind of shaking their head saying, wow, we understand now. We just had an aha moment. And I think that was very powerful. Guys, if there's anything that you need to focus on, it's get to the next net event in Dallas to listen to Larry Thompson. You know, he has so much knowledge that we just barely touched on it this weekend. But I want to go out to my good friend out in Sacramento, California, Mr. Terry Scalland. Terry, you always have some incredible words of wisdom, and you always seem to be able to, because you've been around this industry for a long time, just like myself, you always seem to get different things out of it than maybe some other people do. So can you hear me okay, Terry?
I can hear you just fine, Chris.
It was great spending some time with you this weekend, buddy. We appreciate you being there.
Wonderful.
Can you share with everybody, you know, what you really took away? And, you know, I know that you've been around this industry for a long time, but what did you take away? What did you learn? And I think we all learn something. Every single time we go to one of these events, we learn something new. And if we can just take away one thing, it can sometimes transform our business. So what was your big takeaway this weekend, and what were you most excited about?
Well, first of all, if Numis, if the network meeting number 1 was good, the network meeting that we just came from, number 2, it was phenomenal. So to give you a flavor, I try to tell people, well, hey, you know, the net team meetings are like, now this is a good connotation, right? They're like on good steroids. and so this second one was, for me, it was 3 to 5 times better than the first one.
Yeah, it was amazing that the detail, I think,
Yes.
that Larry covered on Sunday, and it was totally different material than he covered at the first net meeting.
Totally different, because I have the notes back to back.
So for people that think, oh, well, I saw Larry Thompson speak at the convention, or I saw Larry Thompson speak at the first net meeting, guys, I'll tell you, the stuff that he covered on Sunday was totally new, totally different, and he literally, I thought one of the most powerful parts, Terry, was when he went around the room and worked with individuals on their story and how to best tell it. I mean, that to me was awesome.
Yeah, that to me was awesome. So you asked me to pick out one, and there's really 5 or 6 that we're touching on here. But you know what? For me, I had to reflect back on my career and different adventures into networking, and I think for me, the promoting, the calling, the sending out of the cards, how sweet, how simple. And the promotion is really a kind of branding where you put yourself out there and you're branding the Numis network even more. But you and I profit. You know, it's like, well, this is great because we're not just branding for branding's sake. We're branding because we can actually make some money at this, and of course all the free silver. So I had to go back and think that caused me to redo my story. I'm completely redoing my story.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Larry talked about it, you know, a lot of people think that you have to have, a lot of people think that when you're telling your story and you're talking to people about this business that you have to have an income testimonial to get people excited. And the way he teaches you to tell your story, and like I said, he went around the room and helped about 10 people in our company on Sunday individually craft their story. And it was just powerful to see that. It was unbelievable. We will definitely do more of that at the next net meeting with Larry, and we'll probably dedicate some time specifically for that. We didn't really do that this time. It just kind of came up out of the blue, and we started working on it. So it was, you know, it's really neat to get so many strong, smart people in a room and start doing training like that and figuring stuff out. It was exciting. Terry, always great to see you, buddy. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you guys out at the pre-launch event in Sacramento.
Absolutely.
We expect to have big things out there.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be great. Everybody book their flights now if you're across the country.
All right, Terry. Thanks, buddy. Good seeing you again this weekend. Now, let me go through a couple more questions that I have before we wrap things up tonight. And one of them was the question about the 495 and the 119. Guys, the 119 is the 100 is the associate level. You get a coin for that. It's 119. If you want to rank advance, okay, and I would encourage you to, the nomenclature that we use, the words and the phrasing that we use when people get into Numis now. It's $119 to get involved as an associate. To rank advance in the compensation plan, again, I would use that word, rank advance. You need to have 400 in QV, 400 in qualifying volume. Many different ways that you can do that. You can buy coins, you can buy accelerators, you can buy samples. There's a lot of different ways to get QV. The simplest and easy way to get 400 QV is our Fast Track Collector's Kit. That Fast Track Collector's Kit is $495. That's in addition to the $119 that you paid to get in. Okay, again, it comes with 40 samples cards in addition to the 5 that you got in your Success System Pro Suite. So now you've got 45 samples if you do that. I don't think it's necessary to do that right away. The way the compensation plan is set up now, where you make $40 if you're an executive and you get $20 roll-ups from all associates, the associates that you get in this business will figure it out. The compensation plan is intuitive, that they will probably ask you, hey, how do I get $40 each time I sign up an associate? Hey, how do I get those $20 roll-ups from all of my associates? And then it's a real simple, you need 400 in QV to rank advanced. You can get that through a lot of different ways. The simplest way is to get the Fast Track Collector's Kit, $495. That has 400 in QV on it. Any qualification before giving away free samples other than filling out the capture page? You know, that's a great question. When we look at the system, we did a training on this weekend. One of the things that Jake trained on Saturday was the system, and that's why these trainings are so important that you're there. I think it's why so many people that were there are having such immediate success after the event with this new system and the new price. But I personally believe there's a couple of different ways. But what you want to focus on is promote, call, send. That's our three simple steps. Promote, call, send. Promote the site, call the person, thank them for registering, and send them some free silver. Now, obviously, we've been in much more detail at the training event on Saturday because we had 8 hours, and Jake spent just an hour alone training on the system itself. So it's promote, call, send. So the question is, well, what if I want to give them a free silver sample up front? For me, I would not recommend that unless it's somebody you know. If it's somebody you know or somebody that you're going to see again and you can hold them accountable to come back and make sure that they register, I would make sure that they register first, promote, call, send. Because understand that when you bring somebody through this system, this is what I call a self-contained system, that when you bring somebody through the system and they go to the page and they register, and then you call them and thank them, and then you send them a free silver sample, and then they ask you, hey, how do you make money doing this? And you send them to the website. Once they say, yes, I want to do this for $119, if they've been through the system, they know exactly what to do next. They've already been through the system. They've gone to the site. You called them. They got free silver, and they know that that's the way they work the business. Guys, that's what's going to create duplication and replication, is getting everybody on the same simple system, doing the same simple things over and over and over again. We don't have to complicate this business. We've got a message that now resonates with the masses. We are getting hundreds and hundreds of leads every single day to the $10 million free silver giveaway. Now we've got an offer that can convert these leads. We've got silver samples that can get these leads interested and excited about what we're doing. And anybody can make this work. It's just a matter of going out there, talking to people, getting them in the system, following up, sending them some free silver. So that was a great question. Thanks for asking. All right. Sorry I missed it. Does this accelerator kit stay the same? The accelerator kit stays the same. Does the Numis app have the new slides and videos? New slides will be in the back office tomorrow. By the end of the day, we will have those slides cleaned up and in the back office for you tomorrow. The videos, the new video is on your website. It's also on your Go Numis mobile app, the new 3-minute and 50-second video that your prospects get sent. That is in the mobile app, and it's also on the front of numisnetwork.com. Do you know the dates are for the April event? We don't have the dates for the April event in Dallas yet. We're working on nailing down the hotel as we speak. That will be announced later, probably later this week. We'll have the dates for the April event. But I can tell you one thing that we are 100% sure of is that we will need a much, much bigger room in April, because this event was much more heavily attended than we ever thought. We were standing room and cramped room on Saturday in a packed house, as well as Friday night. So we will definitely be getting more space for our next event in Dallas, and hope to see everybody there. Guys, I think that's just about it. Any questions that you have, we will do a question Q&A Also, the girls in the home office can answer any questions. Look for announcements about upcoming events, again, in Sacramento, New Jersey, United Kingdom, and then back in Dallas as we continue to expand the national expansion team. Also look for some announcements in the next couple of weeks, and probably by the end of this week, about how you can get qualified to be a permanent member of the national expansion team if you are not yet on the national expansion team. One of the things that was a little disappointing this week, and I'll tell you, was seeing that people that had come all the way to Dallas and yet they weren't qualified to be in the training on Sunday with Larry Thompson. And they got a little bit of taste because Larry spoke for about an hour and a half on Saturday, but being able to spend 4 hours with Larry Thompson on Sunday, as anybody who was there will tell you, is absolutely invaluable, and you do not want to miss that training when you come to Dallas. We want you in Dallas no matter what next time for the next NET event. In fact, we want you at all these grand opening events, but you want to get qualified for the national expansion team and be part of this exclusive team that we've put together here at Numis, and we'll give you the qualifications for that in the next couple of days. All I will tell you is that any activity that you have right now, any sponsoring and enrolling that you do, will be counting towards your qualifications for the next NET event. So I wanted to try to bring Jake out tonight. I thought he was on here, but for some reason I wasn't able to pull him out. Let me try one more time. Jake, can you hear me?
I'm here, buddy. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Hey!
You made it. Buddy, spend the last few minutes wrapping this call up. What a phenomenal call we had with so many great people that were at the event this weekend. Talk a little bit about what it meant for you. And, I know you just flew back in, just landed, so I appreciate you jumping on here. But share a little bit about the weekend with folks.
Well, I mean, so much has already been said. I've been on the call here for the last 45 minutes, and everyone did a fantastic job sort of wrapping up the weekend and sort of bringing out the highlights of the weekend. I guess my takeaway, you keep asking what the takeaway is. My takeaway is that if you're a Numis rep and you haven't attended a national expansion team meeting as of yet, you need to do everything possible to get there with us in April. Guys, this was, Chris, sometimes it's a little frustrating to me, because it's hard to explain how fortunate you and I and the entire company is to have access to Larry Thompson and his teaching and his knowledge and his experiences. And, every single person that attends these events is impacted in a major way. They're all excited. I guess I can't tell you how many times I heard this weekend, I wish I had more people in my team at this event. I wish I had more people in my team at this event. And, we can't over-promote this. I mean, this is something special. And if you're on the line and you haven't been to a national expansion team meeting, make sure you're there in April. If you have been there, make sure you help as many people as possible get there. But the weekend was just phenomenal. I told the story Friday night about how we've sort of evolved as a company and where we are today and how special it is. But the bottom line is, guys, all the speed bumps are gone. There are no speed bumps. There's no excuses. We've given people an incredible reason to buy. And when I say buy, I'm talking about join our company. We've got incredible value proposition on the front end. We've given the rep an incredible compensation to go out and sell and recruit and promote. We've got the training in place, the videos to support the system, the 1, 2, 3 kick, the promote, call, send is in place. It could not possibly be easier. We've always known from day one, we've always known that we've got the most unique product. We've got the most unique story. We've got the only product in the entire industry that's an asset, okay? And all of that has always been in place. Now, it's like I said Friday night, the final little pieces of the puzzle just fell in place this weekend. And it's time to put our shoes on and go fast. There's no excuses. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing that, I wish we had that or I wish we could do that. Everything's in place. It couldn't possibly get any easier than it is right now. And it's already happening. I mean, the growth that we've had just since Friday night has been phenomenal. Far exceeded what we had expected. immediately. So I'm telling you, 2013 is going to be a special year, and I hope every single person on this line, takes full advantage of it. And the only way you can take full advantage of that is get out every single day and tell the story. Tell the story every single day. Promote, call us in, and make sure we're in Dallas in April. I look forward to seeing everybody there. Chris, I don't know what happened earlier, buddy. I kept yelling and screaming, but for some reason you couldn't hear me.
No problem, buddy. Great having you on here. There's so much that's going on. I got so many questions coming in here that I want to try to cover a few of them as we wrap things up. A couple questions. Do you still get the $100 bonus when somebody buys the Fast Track Collector's Kit? All of those bonuses are still there. Another question that I had was, let's see. The compensation plan. All of these additional compensation and everything that we're talking about, all the new announcements, all of that will be reflected on the website, all of the graphics, we will be updating all of that stuff this week. So you'll see all of these announcements. There'll be everything that I talked about tonight will be reflected in all of the website and the announcement that goes out and emailed to the whole entire company. I said I wasn't going to pick on her, but I do want to pick on her now. Lisa Stevens, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Chris.
Hey there. How are you?
I'm good.
Tell
really
everybody
excited.
real quick. It's amazing how many people we still have on this webinar after an hour. So, you were there this weekend. Share with everybody out there that, what was the big deal about this weekend? What I know you had something you wanted to talk about.
Well, everything was awesome. I learned so much from, branding, and just letting everybody know kind of what I do and not being afraid to tell people that, hey, you know what, I get compensated from Numis to give away free silver, and not be ashamed of it or worried that people are going to be like, well, what's in it for you and what's the catch and things like that, but just to be upfront and, hey, this is what I do part-time and this is how I make a little extra money and, you're welcome to join me. But the main thing is I wanted to mention this because I think of things in a sales kind of mindset because I've been a salesperson my whole life, and I'm kind of one of the jobs I used to have is I was a television and appliance salesperson, and I was the only female in the whole entire company, and I had this knack for kind of maximizing the comp plan every time the spiffs would come out. I would find a way to get to that product. How could I sell that product to make the most commissions? And when you do that, there's always going to be, the company is always going to have something that doesn't pay you anything, and that's, is the cheapest thing, and, you always want to try to work your way up to the good, better, best thing. And what I really love about what you guys are doing is, especially because I just learned tonight, listening to this, that we're going to be compensated for Silver Premier Club too, $40, which is crazy good. That now it's a win-win for every single person, whether they're an exec, whether they're an associate, even in a Silver Premier Club, everybody gets something. You can get bonuses. You can get free silver. You can, get binary commissions as an associate now. This appeals to everybody. So now we have a good, better, best for every single person that wants one. And on top of it, with the compensation, I mean, let's just say you brought in 5,000 people yourself and they were all associates, okay? That's $200,000 in commissions right there, bonus commissions. That's not including the $250,000 check that you're going to get, or possibly $1 million check you're going to get by being the first person to bring in 5,000 people, okay? And so I started thinking of the odds, I'm like, okay, here we are, we're in a company, there's, 30,000 executives in this company, and out of those 30,000, 7,000 probably are working it. You know the math better than me. They're probably really working this business. And out of those 7,000, about 100 of them are on the national expansion team. Let's just say 200 of them are really working this business. Okay, you just gave us all a 1 in 200 chance to get $1 million in our pocket? To me, I mean, what can you do to do that? Okay, you have a 1 in 12 million chance to win the lottery. 1/4 of 1% of Americans make $1 million, over $1 million. Okay, you can put together a video and try out for Survivor. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. Or you can get into Numis, you can be in Numis, and you can start blasting this to everybody and telling everybody about it. So that's my takeaway for this whole thing, why I got really excited, and I wanted to just share that. So thank you for what you guys are doing.
Awesome, Lisa. Thank you so much. Look forward to rocking it out with the H&L team soon down in Naples. Let me get a couple more questions here because I know there's still a lot of questions out there about these announcements that we made. And let me talk about the associate position. The associate position, when they come in as an associate, the question is, what can they do now? Now that they're an associate, what can they do? Well, number one, they can sign up other associates. And if they sign up 3 other associates, they can now get their coin for free. So they'll make 20, 20, 20. They'll make $60 when they sign up those 3 associates. And then they'll basically making $120 a month because we're going to pay for their coin. What they'll also be qualified for, associates can now also make compensation from the binary plan. Before they couldn't, now they can. So not only can they make a fast start bonus when they enroll other associates, but in addition to that, they can now get their coin for free, and they can get binary compensation as well. So, once they get their 3 people, they'll see the value, I think, in getting a rank advancing to the next level, which is executive. So, guys, I know there's a ton more questions out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take a lot of these questions, make sure that we answer them in the emails that go out that explain everything. Again, you're going to see all of this updated on the website in the next couple of days on the compensation page and in the explanation email that goes out to the representatives and what's going to be put up on Numis Nation as well. I want to encourage you guys to take advantage of this promotion. You literally have about 55, 56 days, something like that, 50 days to go out and take advantage of this huge 119 promotion to get as many people in as possible. We wanted to get everybody that's going for that $1 million off to a fast start. Really appreciate you guys taking your time and coming out here on a Monday night. Jake, thanks again for hopping on here, buddy. I know that you were just getting in from the airport, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the Sacramento events, the New Jersey event, and the upcoming NET event in April. So everybody have a great week. And we will talk to you real soon. Thanks a lot.